Hello everyone, Gypsy Jet Rose coming to you tonight with messages from the Archangels of the Light and bringing forth some messages for the week. We are at the end of January. Today's January 31st, 2021, and tomorrow is February 1st, 2021. So we started Mercury retrograde on January 30th. And we just had a full moon. This is a time of going within, slowing down, going into a solitude state, reserving our energies so we don't deplete them. Time to take a focus on our heart and our soul, keep it centered and grounded. Also, it is a time that we raise our vibration of love to a higher state and keep it there, for we need to hold this vibration of love and frequency. But we also have to remember to stay grounded. So drink lots of water, take salt baths, get outside and ground yourself with trees, nature. Ground yourself. If it's snow here, but even so, take and shovel away some snow and kick off your shoes and ground yourself into that ground, even for just a few seconds. It's really important to ground and keep focus of your heart and your soul. Focus on your path. Focus on your mission if you are awakened to what you are here to do. If you are awakening and starting to figure out more of what you need to do or what you would like to do, then check into more stuff, check into more information. Remember in Mercury retrograde that it is a time to not sign contracts or any of that kind of stuff. If you have to, then remember to look at everything over, look over the details, take a deep breath, and take a pause, read it over, and do it again. Electronics are affected and stuff like that. Communication is affected, so remember to take a deep breath, take a pause, and think, take that moment before you speak. Listen carefully with your heart. Listen with your heart. Because if we listen with our ears, we tend to not really listen. Sometimes we space off or whatever. If we listen with our heart and then analyze it with our heart, we realize that there's more in the message than what is really being brought forth on the surface. You have to go deeper into your heart and listen deeper with your heart to understand what the message is being brought forth on things. So this is a time where we're to listen deeply with our heart and our soul, trust in our heart and our soul, and know that we are here to keep the frequency of love and unity high. We're here to keep the peace and the joy and the happiness and the harmony and the balance. We're bringing that in. We need to hold the frequency to keep that coming. Especially with Mercury retrograde right now, people's emotions are extremely high. Those that are just awakening are not exactly grounded in certain areas. So take the time and treat yourself for solitude. Treat yourself for that salt bath. Treat yourself for a moment of silence, because that is what we need to do, a moment of silence. Even if it is starting off 2 minutes a day, we need to take a moment of silence and go within. Drink lots of water to flush out blockages and keep yourself grounded. The flow of the water flows the energies. So we want to flow the energy through us and keep it moving. So that way we can keep the forward momentum going and keep the flow of the frequency of 5D coming to 3D. We want to keep that flow going. So I am going to bring forth some messages from the Archangels of the Light and see what they have to say. So I am going to be using the Angels of Atlantis Oracle card deck by Stewart Pearce. So let's see what Archangel of the Light, Archangels of the Atlantis would like to bring forth, because we are in the golden age. We are in the age of Aquarius. The golden age is coming. It is here. So what Archangels of the Light would like to bring forth a message? But we have lots and lots of them wanting to bring forth a message. So we will ask for one. Well, this is Archangel Sandalphon, planetary cycles. We are in the planetary cycles. The planetary cycles, like I said, we are in the start of Mercury retrograde. Everything goes through a cycle. All timelines go through a cycle. And as we move higher into our ascension, we are ending the 3D cycle and we are moving into the fifth 5D, the 5D dimension. So to explain a little bit about timelines, if you understand looking at timelines here, if you want to take each ring as a timeline, we are actually living each timeline simultaneously. We are living this timeline, the today now moment. We're also living the past timeline. We're also living the future timeline in one timeline. As we do that, we are healing all timelines simultaneously. As we close out one timeline, that shifts us. And shifts are happening very rapidly now. As we manifest, we are shifting into higher timelines. We are shifting into the new timelines, into the new earth. We're bringing in the new earth. We're bringing in the new timelines. So as we shift higher and higher, you will realize that you are merging timelines and yet you are merging 3D and 5D. As you do that, you are actually living sometimes two timelines in one timeline, if that makes any sense. If you look at it, if you are moving to a higher frequency to 5D, you are bringing in 5D, you're bringing in the higher frequency of love that is within your heart and your soul. But also at the same time, you are still living in a 3D timeline. So those that are just awakening, that are just trying to go through their spiritual awakening, their spiritual process, their spiritual healing, those are still coming in and they are bringing in lower vibration. They are bringing in the 3D heaviness because they are still caught in that 3D. And so as they do that, they are trying to move into a higher 5D motion, but it's hard because they don't understand how to let go of worries, how to let go of negativities, how to let go of the 3D matrix stuff. So they bring forth all of that emotion, the feelings, the emotion. We are here, we're human beings, and we still have emotions, we still have feelings, and we still need to embrace them because we are still human. But as we embrace them, we learn to let them flow. Bring them, let them come, let them flow, and let them go, as I would say. So when we do that, we then merge our 3D and our 5D together. We also bring forth our soul tribe. We bring forth our soul communities, and they are coming together. The higher frequencies of our soul tribe and our soul community is coming together. So it is to help everyone else move into the higher frequency. The soul tribe, the soul community comes together so that way they can work together to help everyone in the community. They also help bring in the connections so that those connections can help span out to help bring in more of the soul tribe and the soul community. So each time that we go through a planetary cycle, there's more released and there's more that we shift into, and we are shifting, and it's like I said, we are shifting and manifesting very rapidly. I am also going to get a message from the Angel Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and so we will see what the Archangels of the Light would like to bring forth to help those that are awakening on their spiritual process, to help those on their spiritual process. So, you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So remember that you are very powerful within you. You are powerful. You are love. You are bringing in that great divine light. And remember, when we stand within who we are, you are worthy. You are worthy of everything that you are. You are the beautiful light worker. You are a very powerful light worker. And as we move and shift into timelines, your divinity, your divine light shines even more. It raises even more higher frequency as we move and shift into our timelines. So then I would like to also get a message from Archangel Michael, from the Archangel Michael Oracle book cards from Doreen Virtue. So, Archangel Michael of the Light, what message would you like to bring forth? What message would you like to bring forth? What message would you like to bring forth, Archangel Michael? Have confidence. Have confidence in who you are. Have confidence in everything. Have confidence on your path. Have confidence in your mission. Have confidence in every day. Every day that we get up, every day that we move forward, have the confidence and know that Archangel Michael is behind you, that Archangel Michael is with you. Archangel Michael surrounds us, and Archangel Michael clears the path, and he helps us move forward and shift into our higher timelines, shift our cycles. He helps clear the cycles. He helps clear the way and bring forth the beautiful path. As we shift and move, we bring more of our power in. As we merge together the divine masculine and the divine feminine, our power comes forth even greater. Because as you heal and shift those timelines, it is raising the frequency even more. It is raising up the merging of the 3D and the 5D. And Archangel Michael is here to let us know that we have the confidence, we have the protection, we have the ability to cut through all of the negativity that is out there, to cut through all of the lower frequencies that are out there, and bring forth into the higher frequency. As we do that, then we bring forth our shifting of the timelines. I will also like to bring forth the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper, and we will see what the dragons want to bring forth for a message for us tonight also. So let's see what dragons, and the dragons work with the archangels of the light. The dragons work with the great divine spirit. And we have the black dragon from Saturn. Brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. So, I will read from the book because each dragon comes from a different dimension and they have their own special message. And so we will see what Black Dragon from Saturn. Black Dragon from Saturn is a fifth dimensional dragon on page 74, which is an 11. Black Dragon from Saturn. Fifth dimensional black dragons work directly with the masters of Kishi, the ascended aspect of Saturn. They help us to organize and apply ourselves to tasks, however small or large they may be. Black indicates a feminine energy of rest, peace, and calm, which enables the wisdom to come forward. It could not do so if there was too much masculine thrust. These dragons work with Archangel Gabriel, who radiates pure white light. He is in overall charge of the base center, where we hold fifth dimensional spiritual discipline. This is what enables all the fifth dimensional chakras to anchor. Archangel Gabriel's energy balances that of the black dragons of Saturn. These dragons also carry the pure violet flame of transmutation, which is held in Saturn, and use it to dissolve thoughts that are not focused on the ultimate vision. A black dragon from Saturn has appeared to you now, as it is time for you to address tasks with discipline and focus. Spiritual discipline is vital to ground the higher energies on your pathway. The black dragon will give you focus, concentration, determination, awareness, and the ability to plan and stick to a routine where necessary. Receiving this card is a true blessing, as it indicates that your feet are firmly planted on your ascension path and you do everything for the highest good of all. The dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world, as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. It is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline, as well as with joy and bliss. So, the black dragon is letting us know that we have mastered, or we have a discipline, a spiritual discipline, and that we, as long as we have focus and center on our ultimate vision, we focus on it, that we then achieve what it is that our mission is. And so being able to work with Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, knowing that our timelines have been healing, have been shifting, and we have been shifting into a new timeline. We have shifted in a new timeline a few weeks back, some of us. And so we are just now being able to test the waters, and as we test the waters, it brings in our confidence. It brings in knowing that we are this powerful light worker. It brings in knowing that we are moving into 5D. We are merging 3D and 5D. So This is the message, this is the energies, and just remember, stay grounded and focused. Have your spiritual discipline. Make sure that you know that the mission is greater than everything that you can imagine. It is for the highest and greatest good of all. And we are bringing in that divine feminine and divine masculine, and we're merging them and we're balancing them. And it is very powerful. It is a very powerful energy. And this is what helps clear the path for everyone else, to help them on their awakening, to help them on their ascension. It helps clear the path of the negative energies as we are moving into new earth, and we are moving into the new golden age of Atlantis, the new age of Aquarius here. So, bringing in love and peace and joy and happiness, we stay grounded and focused. So have a good night and a good evening, and remember to drink lots of water, take salt baths, bring in love yourself, and focus on the love for everyone, for the highest and greatest good of everyone. And we are coming together as we bring in higher frequencies. Much peace, much love, hugs. Peace and love, Gypsy Jet Rose.